Now, right now we move on to something called Biz Tips, okay?
Yes, so Biz Tips we are going to talk about. The topic is, does social media really help your business?
Now, if you were to ask me that question, I'd say, yeah, do you see how many businesses we've seen grow on Instagram and Facebook?
Exactly, and it's so easy. You know, it doesn't cost so much. You don't have to pay so much anymore to get, to advertise your business with social media.
Some people don't pay anything at all.
Exactly, like me. Anyway, we are going to have Muhammad Shahrin Abdullah from Bumiputera. So let's look at this VT.
We all love social media, don't we? From Facebook to Instagram to Twitter, we are all addicted to it. And so do business makers, as we can see many brands using social media to get connected to their customers. But does social media really help to grow one's business? Well, we have this experienced business consultant to talk about it.
Hi, thank you for still staying with us. I am Kira Kodri, and today we are going to talk about social media as an engaging tool, which is very important as perceived today. So how can a social media can be really impactful for one's business? So with me today is Muhammad Shahrin Abdullah. He is a member of Pertubuhan Pemikir Agenda Watan Malaysia, which is an organization that acts as a think tanker for the government. So welcome, Mr. Shahrin. Thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
Okay, so my first question is, do you believe that social media is an utmost important tool for today's business?
Yes, this is very important because it's becoming a trend nowadays to put products online because you have a better reach if you put products online. And as opposed to 20 years ago, you have actually a radius for your business. Most of the people who are in business 20 years ago will have a reach between 5 to 10 kilometers. So right now it's seamless. You can actually sell anywhere around the world, any products. So social media is actually the most preferred engaging ground because it's actually accessible. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is actually part of the tools that people use for people to actually push out products in any way they can.
So how can you differentiate today's business compared to business in 20 years ago with the presence of social media?
Okay, social media has really changed the whole landscape of today's market. Today we can actually sell things which as cheap as RM1, but you can actually push it out all over the world. So the old school business still applies today, but people prefer to actually put it on social media because people are now very shy in terms of approaching customers. So newbies are actually very shy. They do not want to go out and say, Akak, do you want to buy this? What do you want to buy this? So with social media, you do not have to do that. That's number one. Number two, social media enables you to actually do your sales during your free time. After work, okay, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you can still post advertisement and get people to be interested in your product the next day.
They will buy.
They will buy. So this is actually a totally different way of doing business, and people are now adopting the ideas, and a lot of people are actually gaining tractions and making lots of money online.
So do you really think that social media can really be effective in terms of sales, like maybe doubling up the amount that we have yesterday, or it's just for the sake of creating branding? So what do you think?
Okay, this is a bit of yes and no. No, it will not create that kind of multiplication, in numbers if you do not understand social media. For example, let's take Facebook for example. A lot of people think that if they have 5,000 friends in Facebook, whenever they post something, 5,000 people will actually know about their postings. It doesn't work that way because friends in Facebook does not translate into viewership. You have to actually interact with the friends. For example, I will have to like whatever you post for the analytics of this Facebook to actually link the two friends together. That's number one. Number two is engaging in the products that people like. Some people will actually go into a lot of work to actually do market research and get the best product that intrigues people's interest for them to actually post online. So if you have something that is really interesting, really, really out of the norm, and people will be interested to buy. Okay, as opposed to some of the people, which is generally they will just go into the trend. For example, selling hijab online, which is very popular. People are making money, but they are not making as much as they should be. When you go online, you should be making at least 3,000-4,000 ringgit a month on a part-time basis, if you understand the business. But if you go into something that is saturated, where there are 4,000 or 5,000 traders in Malaysia selling hijab online,
product,
so you will be one of the many that is selling the same product.
So how can you suggest for this organization, they come up with this video which is totally off with what they, produce. I mean, in terms of product or service, maybe they can come up with this video which is, I don't know, it's a humor video or something. So what do you think of this tactical strategy?
Humor is the best thing, because right now humor, any video clips, short snippets that is actually humor based will go viral very easily. Because people do not want something that is very constipated, very dry, very corporate style. They want something that is really funny, something that they can laugh about, something that can take away their stress. At the same time, subconsciously they are actually buying into ideas of product.
So that is all for our discussion today, Mr. Shahrin. Thank you so much for your great, interesting insights on social media.
Thank you very much for
And
coming.
I really hope for those women out there who wants to join business, you have to really understand what social media is all about and how to do the market research before you initiate your business. So I'm Kira Kodri signing off. See you in next episode.